Hello there folks, it's TIJ Gaming and welcome back to our Rookie to Champion adventure and World Snooker Championship 2004. Today it's time for the 9th instalment of our career and the LG Cup, of course, that we've been playing in since the start of this career mode. Today we continue what we played against Stuart Bayley in the 3rd round of the LG Cup. So I recommend you guys go and watch the last episode of this Snooker Championship if you haven't done so far. And of course, if you want to go out further than that, there is a playlist on the channel which will show you all of the videos in this series so far. It's a good break actually, but in the last episode you'll remember that we played the first 4 frames of the match against Bayley in the 3rd round of the LG Cup. We went 3-1 up. I think from memory we were 3-0 up, or we might have been 2-0 up and Bayley got 1 back. But if we win 2 out of the 3 frames today, or win 2 out of the next 5, we will win this match. But basically we've put it back exactly to the position that we played it when we broke off. So it's a similar one from Bayley, although it's going to travel a little bit further down the table, quite close to the bulk area. But is there a pot in there? I don't think there is. There is though, actually. That one looks tasty. Right, we don't want to whack it, but I think that's going in quite straight, I'd say. Just try and tweak it a little bit. Obviously it's important we get off to a good start here. Get this frame, and I think the pressure's took off a lot. And I think that one's going in, as it has, but we've not left ourselves in the best position there, really.
You'd have to go the long way around for position here.
So I suppose we could go for the green, which wouldn't hurt, as a bit of a safety shot as well. That's about right, I think. Although if it doesn't go in, hopefully it doesn't travel too far down the table. But to be fair, as we've just shown, the pack of reds haven't been split up too much, so it's not too bad. But we've got the pot nonetheless. That was a good pot.
Oh, what a tricky shot.
And we are back on the reds, but no obvious red to go for. So it might need a safety shot here, but a good start nonetheless.
Safety shot is the best bet here.
Well, we'll go for that. That's not, well, it might hit that red there. But it's worth trying for the pot at the same time as going for a safety. It covers both bases, as we did just. But we don't want to, hopefully it doesn't come back down the table, but if we hit this red, it shouldn't go into the pack, so it shouldn't mess up the pack too much. Yeah, it's just intercepted that 1 red. It's pretty much on the top cushion, so perfect position in there, and because of the blue in the middle of the table, it does miss any chance of that pot that he's just tried to go for, and it gives us a good angle actually on this pot here. Now, I've been instructed by my good friend Captain Goodspeed to not say the word angle as much, so we're going to try not to, but if we can get this red, we're back on the black. Gives us a good lead, but that wasn't the best shot at all. Saying that green again, I think can go here. I know the blue probably goes as well, but it's a bit trickier. Does the green go? I don't think the green goes. Well, they're on about pink for position, but that's a very tight pot, so I don't really fancy that, and I don't really fancy the blue. It's quite far away, so I think we're just going to play safe, go for the yellow. I think we should be able to get that into the corner fairly easily. I'll say that, and we'll miss that now, and then it'll just require a safety shot, but 7 points ahead. We're not going to complain at that. If we can get the yellow in, of course, that is. I don't think it will. No, we've missed it. But we've pretty much kept ourselves safe. We were out by quite a bit there, but we've kept ourselves safe. So that's all that matters. What's Bayley going to play? Well, he hits the red and the black, but this red, wow. Well, has he covered the red? I'm not particularly sure, but that red is right up to the pocket, and he hasn't really. He hasn't covered that red at all. Going to play a bit of backspin here, hopefully try and get on the blue. But yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky to do here. As long as we get the pot, though, that's the most important thing at this stage. Go on. Where's the cue ball going? No, we're okay. We've done that one pretty much perfectly, to be honest.
Well,
now, get the blue. Now, I haven't played with much topspin so far. Again, another recommendation. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully try and get this... play a bit of side as well, maybe. A tad of side. Try and get the cue ball into the pack of reds. Hopefully we don't miss the blue altogether here. Blue's in. Well, that was a disaster, wasn't it? To be fair, I should have looked at the direction there, but that wasn't too bad. Cue ball travelled quite a long way, but because all the cue balls are quite packed together, we're going to have to just get it close to the bulk. And I don't want to particularly disrupt the pack of reds, so we're going to try and chuck that red over there so that it just moves the 2 or 3 around it. Oh, it has to be fair. It's got... Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. The one situation that never comes with that shot, but did that time. We potted the black. And the good work we've done, the tight work we've done with the big pack of reds, which he'll probably split open now, has been undone really. We've been given 7 points away as a foul. He's got good position on the black here as well. And because we broke the reds up a little bit, it could be Stuart's frame. I don't think he'll win it in this visit because the pack of reds are so tight. I mean, look at that. There's like, oh, he's missed it.
He's got to be a bit careful here.
We have got to be careful. I can't see an easy pot. Ooh. There's a tight angle on this one. If it goes. I don't think this one down the bottom of the table goes, so the only problem is if we miss it, we basically give it to Stuart because the reds are so close together. We're going to go for it though, nonetheless. It's not touching that ball, so we should be okay. I'm just aware of the angle, even though we can't get the overhead view. That should be about right. It might be a mile off, it might be in. No, it's we haven't hit it hard enough, to be honest.
Difficult red on the cushion might
well,
be a
we
problem.
did what we should have done in terms of if we got the pot, because we've broken open the reds brilliantly. But this is to Stuart's advantage now.
That's nicely onto the black.
And all of a sudden, a little bit of pressure comes in, really, because if we lose this frame, there's only one between us. If we win it, there's a nice free frame cushion, which gives us a bit of comfort. But no easy pots here. Got to tap that one off the cushion. He's missed it.
That one not played so perfectly.
Right, now we've made a few mistakes this frame, so we've got to make sure we don't make any others. We can't make any more mistakes this frame now. We can miss pots, sure, because, you know, we can't be expected to pot everything, but we can't make any stupid errors. And I think that should be about right. That should be about in. Maybe a bit further over, I don't know. Get a bit of screw back on. We want to try and get on the black. Build up a decent break here. Be very surprised if this red doesn't go in, though. There we go. It's tapped off the other red and gone in. Well, we wanted some screw, but that didn't work too badly, to be honest. We're back on the black. Should be another 7 points here. Which it is.
That's a good
start.
shot. So how far can he go with this?
Alright, Dennis, don't put the pressure on. Now, we've ended up a little bit too close to this ball here. Can we... Oh, we can still get an angle on this, luckily. Want to be quite tight, though, on the cushion and quite delicate with the ball. There we go, that's gone.
9.
And even there, we're very close to the black. The yellow goes, though, so we might as well just stay on the table. It's often said you can't do anything sitting down, so I don't care if it's only worth 2 points. A ball's a ball. Hopefully we've potted it. We missed the yellow earlier on. There we go, that's in. That's nice and comfortable. And now we have got the red on the middle pocket. Just tap that. That should go in. Puts level on points with Stuart. Quite an aggressive shot we need, though, here. Just to make sure it does go into the pocket. But so we get half D's position on a colour. There we... Oh, well. That was too hard. I said we shouldn't have made more silly mistakes. And there's about 4 balls that he can pot here. That's completely our own mistake. Too hard. Just a complete misjudgment. That's an easy pot for him now, and he's back on the black. And I think off this frame so far that Stuart deserves it. But, you know, you win some, you lose some at the end of the day. Even though we should win this frame. But it's not to be. We've made too many mistakes, and Stuart deserves it if he can get it. Still a lot of reds left on the table. He's missed that one somehow.
You really should be potting those.
Well, Virgo talks. I fancy, I know this sounds daft, but I fancy this red on the cushion, because I think, honestly, it's the easiest one to pot. I'll say this one and probably miss it now, but it's the easiest one to pot of what's there, I think. Play it pretty straight. Hopefully, it'll just bounce in. It's all about luck, this sort of shot. And there we go, it's gone. Although, it's a bit of a pain, that red's just there, isn't it? Because we can't get anything further down the table. No, we can't get an angle on that pink, can we? No. So it's going to have to be the green, which... Ooh, this is a nasty pot. Although, that being said, we should be okay. Just play a little bit of screw. Make sure we don't quite get into the middle pocket. I think that's about right. And if we miss, we miss. But it's a tough pot. Oh, to be fair, that was close.
Well, you could see
It bounced off both jaws, and it was a little bit close, but it was a little bit far off as well. It was close, but it wasn't close enough. Didn't leave ourselves in the best position there. We still need to learn and get both at the same time. It needs to still be getting pot and position. At the moment, we're either getting a good pot, or we're getting position in which Stuart Bayley takes advantage of. But no worries just yet. No immediate worries. I think he'll win this frame now. There's only a few reds left on the table. There's 4 reds. So still plenty to play for, but I think he will win this frame now. Although that being said, it's not the easiest of reds to pot, this isn't, if this is the one he's going for. I can't see him going for any others. He is going to go that. He needs the rest here. Oh, there we go. It's dropped. Good aggressive shot. Got a good angle on the green. All the blue, admittedly, here. I'd probably go for the blue.
Looks to be the obvious shot.
But he's going for the brown in the middle. Fair enough.
That was a nice shot on the brown.
And that gives him good angle on this red.
Going for position on the black would seem likely.
On the same parallel line as the cue ball. Pots this, and I think the frame's his. Well, he's potted that. He's got good angle on the black. This will put him up to 54 points. We're still in the frame. The frame's not over well. What's he done there?
Probably try for the red near the pink spot.
Well, again, it's going to be a tough pot. Whether we can make it work is that question. Come on, can we get it? Again, it's going to be close. It's so tricky to judge sometimes. And if we can get it, we just nudge this other red as well. Can we get it? Oh, no, just missed it. Luckily, though, looking at where we are, we have played a very good safety shot there, right back on the top cushion. Yeah, he's tried the same.
There's no easy shot
well,
available
there
here.
isn't an easy shot, agreed. Now, we can get past this black and pot it here, but it's whether it does just clip this black. Oh, it's so tricky to judge. Ooh. I know we should be playing safe. I know you're screaming that down me in the comments, but at the same time, we've just got to go for it here. I don't think it's going to go. No, it doesn't. And to be fair, again, poor play. Good position he's got now on this red. Deary me. Just had a bad opening frame today, folks, I think. Can't really do a lot about it. We just have to shrug it off. He's going for the blue. Well, if he pops this, this will be mighty impressive. Well, he's missed it. And, ooh, that's a nasty angle on the red. Really is. Saying that, we pot it, and there's a chance of us getting back in. Oh, this is nasty. This is a nasty shot. Really is. Ooh. Again, we should have just focused on the safety, but we've potted it that time. It's just dropped. Now, what do we go for here? Blue, possibly. Seems like the easiest pot within range. And to get good position on the yellow, of course. Even though we're not really going to get much of a screw back, unfortunately. Unless we hit it really hard, which is a shame. Now. This will go in, definitely, I'd say. It's all about getting the good angle on the yellow, mind. Come on. That'll do. That's a shocking angle on the yellow. Couldn't have been worse. Oh well. We'll just play the classic Jones here then. There's no way we're going to go for the pot. Because if we do miss it, we'll just do exactly what we've done before. We'll give him good position, but that is most certainly not good position for Stuart Bayley. Whether he goes for the snooker here, he's still got a frame to win fundamentally. So he's going to tap the yellow. Is this going to be a good snooker? No, not really. Right, now we've got to take this opportunity here because he's given us an easy pot. Well, I say an easy pot, but it could be easier. But it's an easy-ish pot. Just move it a tad over. Unbelievably, after all the mistakes we've made, we are still in this frame. We've potted the yellow.
Only 2 points, but they all count.
And, yeah, the green's a tricky one.
He should be able to find a safe area for the cue ball.
Do we go for it? I think we gamble again with the Jones shot. He didn't play a good snooker there. He might play a good snooker this time. But the frame's in the balance. He can't really afford to play another bad snooker. If that's what he chooses to do here. He's certainly not going to get the pot, so a snooker is the best opportunity to give us bad position for the next shot. He's got an opportunity though here. Although what that was, I'm not particularly sure. Fair enough, he doesn't give us a pot, really, unless we fluke it almost. Right. Up and down the table I want to go here, really. With a chance of getting the pot. Play with a little bit of top. A little bit less power. Come on. No, it's not gone. And, well, that's a brilliant position. Well, it's not brilliant position, but he'll pot it. He'll pot it from there. And that'll be the frame for Stuart Bayley. I would say. No, he's missed it. Well, not the best position for us, though, here, mind. But it's potable. If we miss this, we should be crucified. Bit strong, but it's true. I think we probably will miss it. No, it's gone. It's potted. Now, have we got position on the brown? That's the question. Oh, no, we haven't really. It certainly doesn't go unless we go for the risky double, which, let's be honest, again, it's the classic position game. He's fallen for all our baits so far. He really has.
Turn that mobile phone off. One of the other referees has just had a quiet word.
So whether he'll play a good snooker here, he has got the opportunity to just nestle it up behind either the, well, any of the colours. Depends where this brown goes here.
Oh, that's a good snooker.
And there we go. I thought he would do that. Now, agreed, it is a good snooker. How do we get out of it? Is it a 2-cushion escape needed? Oh, this is so tricky. Right, that goes between the black and the pink, sorry. Ooh, it's quite close to the pink, but we're just going to have to go for it here, to be honest. We miss it, we miss it. I think we will miss it, but it's a tight one. Tricky snooker to get out of. Go on, go on, go on. Oh, that was close, to be fair. That was close.
You almost expect a foul after a
If he gets this
Wasn't too far away. I'm not ashamed of that particularly. But once again, we're going to just try and play the Jones method, but on the other side this time, so it's a little bit tricky for him to play the snooker. Frame still in the balance here. Then what can he do with that? He can try and play the same shot. I don't particularly know what he's done here. Is he played the snooker again? If he has, that's outstanding. Go on, roll, 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 roll. You know what? Is there a pot on here? Is there a pot? After all this, is there a pot? Well, this is bloody tight. But we get this, I think we win the frame. Obviously, of course, not by numbers, but I think we go on to win the frame if we get this. It is tight. But he's given us a chance, and we're going to try and take that chance. And it's dropped. We tap the pink.
4.
And that gives us good position on the blue.
There's no easy shot available here.
Correct, Dennis. Now, just ideally we want the cue ball. Just where the... or do we, actually? I don't know. Actually, I don't really think we need the screw so much. We're trying to make sure it doesn't go into the pot necessarily, the pocket. Can we make it... So tight this is, but we're just going to have to go for this. It's not the best position on the pink, but we get the blue. And we certainly have. Well, there isn't an angle to speak of here. Although, I suppose there is. It's whether we can get it, though. Right, we're just going to go for it. Oh, it's a nasty shot, this is. We've had our fair share of nasty shots so far. And it hasn't dropped. Would you believe it? He's straight on the pocket.
The pink, he'll have taken
and
the
it's frame over, I'd say. Definitely. Well, I've deserved it all along, so...
Let's see that shot again.
You know, fair play to him. It's frustrating, though, isn't it? I don't know what else we could have done there. We could have gone for the snooker. He's missed that, but we are going to concede the frame. There's no point playing on. And now Stuart Bayley's just one behind. He'll make the break, though, this time. We've got to have a good, strong start. Playing from the other side between the brown and the green this time. And that's a good break.
Well, he will be very happy with that snooker right from the break.
Has he snookered us? Really? He has as well. Well, oh dear. We're not very fond of these. Oh, dear. Well, I know we shouldn't, but I'm just going to bash it. I'm a bit infuriated now with that last frame. And as long as we hit the balls... Oh, unbelievable. We've just hit the pink. The one ball you don't want to hit in that situation.
The red near the pink seems an obvious shot
and
here.
our game plan is coming apart here. And he's missed that red. Don't know what he was doing there. Don't know why he's got a grin on his face. I really don't. Got to start playing some good snooker though now. The safety play on the pots. And you've got to start somewhere. Will this be the first pot in a winning frame? It will. It's dropped. But once again, the position's crap. To be honest. Well, let's try and just clip the black. Yeah. And to be honest, I've got no other option here, which is to just whack it. I don't know what to do. I'm out of ideas. And, well, would you believe it? He's got... Well, has he got good position on any of them? I'm not particularly sure.
This one isn't going to be easy.
None of them are easy pots, so we've got away with that a little bit. Yep, he's missed that.
That one not played so perfectly.
Go on. No, that doesn't go. Unbelievable. Well, is it a middle pot required? Middle pocket? It looks like it might be. Let's just make sure it goes. Does it go? It's always tight on these middle pockets. It's going to be so tight here. Do we get it? That was hard, but once again, crap position.
He should get good position if he takes the green.
I mean, we can take the green here, of course, but it requires another middle of the road pot, which I don't like. I mean, so close this can be now. I don't know if this is going in or not, but we've got to take our chances here. Will we get it? I don't think we will. No. Oh, well, it nearly dropped, but it didn't. The cue ball nearly dropped as well. Pressure's on though now, it really is. And he's playing some good shots here. He's coming out the blocks all of a sudden. Now, this doesn't miss. This is a good shot, this should be. Don't bounce off the jaws, for goodness sake. I don't think it's going to go. But just our luck, it won't go. Well, what did I say? Where's the cue ball? Where's the cue? Oh my god.
Foul.
It's not even in off. The bloody object ball didn't even go in. Oh dear. Not the best.
Position on the pink looks
Is this the beginning of the end of our LG Cup adventure? We're having a mare today. I think we've only potted a handful of balls. Luckily though, he keeps missing as well, which just keeps putting us off. Even more. Is there a pot on that there? The end red. There isn't, so it's going to have to be a tight one. This goes, surely. Surely it does. But equally, we want to get back up the table. Come on, let's get the pot. This will be our third red of the frame. Well, we didn't exactly get back up the table there, did we? So unfortunate that the black doesn't quite go. Pink into the middle. Are we going to go for that madness? Does it go? I mean, it's... Ooh. I really don't. I mean, it is the hardest. They are the hardest to pot into onto the table. But does this go into the middle pocket? I really don't know. Come on. Ooh. No. Basically, that's your answer. But we haven't really left any brilliant shots. Nothing easy anyway. He can get a pot out of this, I'm sure, but nothing easy for him. He's missed that. He's given us good position on this red here.
You might want to think about trying to get position on the black.
No, we won't get position on the black. Right, that should go, for goodness sake. The trouble is I'm questioning myself on every shot now. But finally, a decent shot. Finally. Gives us good position. Get back down the table. And finally, we might just be getting something here. Where's the cue ball?
He's behind here, but there's still a chance if he...
This is embarrassing. What are we doing? We need to start thinking about this. I mean, why on earth did we play that much screw on it there? That was just idiotic. Well, I don't know what he's doing either, to be honest. Whether he's trying to just taunt with us, I'm really not sure. But this is infuriating now. Does that go into the top pocket? I think it does. Right, a little bit of screw, for goodness sake. We don't want it to go into the bloody opposite pocket. I think this should be our... What's that? Our 5th red of the day without a colour? I don't think we potted a colour yet, have we? Well, the yellow will be the easiest, and in fact, we're just going to go for the yellow. I don't care. I really don't. We need to just start getting some points on the table. We'll take that.
That was a forceful shot. A lot of power behind that one.
Good angle on the red into the middle pocket by the blue.
Good position
Equally, we can get back onto the blue. Hopefully. There we go. Good stuff.
You can get good position on a red from here.
Right, nothing too hard. Try and cover all bases. But let's actually just try and pot a blue without putting the object ball in the pocket. That's what we've done there, thank goodness. And there's a good angle actually on this red into the middle pocket. It's starting to play for us a little bit now. We go level if we get a colour. Well, we go above him, and in fact we've got good position on this blue again.
Well played, onto the blue again.
Well, it seems the black and the pink are out of action a little bit. Just by their awkward positioning. But that's a shot.
15.
Now, can we play this along the cushion? It's worth a gamble, isn't it? I don't think it will go. But these shots, when you don't expect them to, sometimes just do go. Like that.
That was a hard...
What a shot!
Day's position back on the blue as well now. These shots just sometimes go. And that's particularly nasty. But it should go. Should be okay here. Another 5 points onto the break if we go. If we do. That's good position now. Is that red at the end of the pack potable? Oh, just about misses. Right, this one across the cushion then. As I say, sometimes these shots go, sometimes they don't. Be a crushing end to where the break. That was when the break, but it's gone.
A nice clean pot.
Right, the blue is back on now. But for good... Oh no, the pink looks better to me. If the game hadn't highlighted that, I wouldn't have gone for it. Good shot.
28.
Now this becomes tricky now because they're all in the pack. And equally
you should be able to find a safe area for the cue ball.
The red's in the pack. So we are just going to nestle it up to this red, and I don't think there's a potting angle on any of these. I might be wrong.
He'll put the cue ball safe in the ball.
Just see what he does. Hopefully he makes a mistake. Oh well. There's a potting angle on that one. Bit of power, not too much though. Another point for the break. Green looks the best here, or even the pink again. Or even the yellow. Ooh, I'll tell you what, I fancy the pink. Because none of these up the table look particularly easy. Neither is the pink mine, but nonetheless. Right, this is a risk, because we're hitting it quite powerfully now. Trying to get a good angle on these reds. It's gone though, luckily. Did we actually get anything on those reds? Was it worth anything? Well, it kind of was, but not particularly. Well, if we pot this, it should be our frame. I've just gone for my gut though here. Oh, it hasn't dropped. Well, unbelievable. Oh dear. Well, you will notice, long-term viewers of this, that luckily my cold's kind of gone now. I've got a little bit of a tickly cough, but luckily my cold's gone.
A superb catch.
Yes,
No way. I didn't notice that had gone in.
He did very well.
Has he got it in? I think it went in the top pocket, didn't it? Let's have a look. So if you look, the red at the top just rolls. It's the jaw. That's unbelievable.
This colour will get it back to its spot.
Which colour is he going for? The green? Interesting. He's potted it.
4.
Now it's Stuart's turn at the table. We can sit down and relax for a while.
By potting the red,
We've still got the upper hand in this frame, amazingly. I don't know how. But of course, whoever wins this match, it's going to be a long haul. But whoever wins this match, he's missed that one. Whoever wins this match will be in the quarterfinals of the LG Cup. But here we go, here's our shot. So, I'll just tap the end of this ball and just hope it floats into the pocket. Maybe a bit more angle on it, actually. There we go, it's dropped.
1.
Blue looks the best here. Or maybe the green. It's a straighter pot, it keeps on the table as well. There's no real risk with this green. You can see it's going to go in. And that it has.
4. Seems to be curing well today.
Now, are we far enough away from that red to get a decent position? Not a position, but a good enough angle on it, even though I've been instructed not to say angle, but I'm trying. This is going to be tricky. I think we get this, we win the frame. It's dropped.
5.
Brilliant. Blue time now, I think.
Here.
It's a tricky shot. But nonetheless, we get this, we get 30 points ahead, and it's pretty much our frame. It's dropped.
10.
And luckily we haven't snookered ourselves, it's always the best way to go. Have we? No, we haven't. That's alright then. Oof. I know it's not much of a safety shot, but at least it keeps us... Oh, that's a poor shot, actually. To be fair, fairly well to get back up to the bulk. No easy pot available because of the yellow and blue, so... I think this is our frame, ladies and gents. We've done well here. I might be wrong, but I think it is our frame. Tight angle on this. 43 available, 30 ahead. Might as well go for the tricky pot. Well, that's the sort of thing we can do sometimes. When we put our mind to it. Go for the yellow here. That should be about right. It's going to be tight though. I probably should have spent a little bit more time thinking about that shot because it's missed. I knew it would. Well, there's no easy angle on the red though here. Just a bit of chalk on his cue for Stuart. He's just going to tap this, I'm guessing. Well.
Taking the red will give him the frame.
Well, of course taking the red will give me the frame. I don't think there's an angle on it. Surely not into this pocket, is there? We'll go for it though. I don't think there is an angle, but sometimes there is. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh, unfortunate. Mind you, it's not the easiest of shots, this isn't now. Got to be very delicate. Although I think he will pot it. He has done.
Nice.
Now he's got to pretty much pot everything else on the table to win the frame. He gets the green, which is interesting, because now he can only draw the frame. Of course, if he gets snookers, he can get more points, but there's 27 available on the table. So he needs every ball and really a snooker to win the frame. I'm not sure what happens in the event of a draw. Admittedly, it's not happened to me yet, but that's a tight angle on the green. So I think, as Dennis Taylor says, he's going to go for the snooker, which he hasn't really done there. But, ooh, tight pot.
Hinges on potting the green here.
It is. It's all on potting the green. And I think sometimes just go for it. Just go for a heavy shot, and sometimes it comes off. And sometimes it doesn't. And luckily, it's not been left in the best of position. There's an angle for him, most certainly, but it's not in the best of positions. And there we go, he's missed it.
Oh, that's a good snooker.
But it is a good snooker from Stuart Bayley, I'll give him that.
The cushion is the best bet for getting out of this.
Well, it always is. Even though I think we might have missed it here. We went all round it, for goodness sake.
When one of these guys get you in a snooker, you really can expect difficulty getting out of it.
We went all round the green, and the only thing we didn't hit was the green. But if he wins this frame for me, I'll be gutted. But luckily, he's missed it. To be fair, we can just tap it off the cushion. It'll come back for the brown. 22 ahead with 22 available.
After this ball, I can't see
and the brown will give us the frame. Done it. Brilliant. Now that should be 4-2 up. There's a good angle on the blue, so it's pretty much confirmed now. Let's try and clear the table. That would be nice. Although this black's going to be tricky. One down.
It's a good shot on the blue.
Nasty shot though here on the pink. We're going to go for it, mind. Just try that. See how we get on. No, not quite there. Where's the cue ball? Well, luckily we fouled, but... Well, not luckily we fouled, but luckily the frame's won anyway. And we are forced to continue here. I'm not particularly sure why. But we'll take it.
That was a hard shot to make.
And in fact, there's a good position on the black now. Let's continue. Let's try and get this black. And we should win this. We double the points that Bailey's got. And we have 75 points to 37. Well, we're back where we were at the start with a 2-frame lead. We need this final frame of the episode, and then we are into the LG Cup quarterfinals. Quite amazing. Astonishing, really. Let's see how this break is, though. We might have messed it up. Just because the pressure's not on now. But that's a good break. Really is. I think I need a drink after this. My throat's really dry. We have left the long red, though. Although that's not much of a safety shot, is it? Blimey. Right. Let's just be careful here, because we are gullible to potting the first red and then not doing anything else. It's a good pot. Keep going. Oh, that should be a good, decent position on the black. Right. Now, play with a bit of top has been suggested. Oh, we're not going to get into the reds, are we? It's a real shame. Ah, well. We should get the pot at least. Where's the cue ball? That's fine. Right, safety shot required here.
I mean, personally, I'd be concentrating on
even though, as you can tell, I hate safety play. That's not much of safety play, I admit, but it's about the best I can do from there. And that was shocking.
He needs to really concentrate on this shot.
And he's potted it. And I've just said, I said it at the start of the frame. We always start well. We always get that one red, maybe a colour.
6.
But whether we break or not, at the start, we always get that. We always either go for the long red, which we pot. We're good at those long pots.
7.
And then we are very gullible because we can't get anything on any of the reds. So, we might have to sit down for a while here. There's a few reds that are quite easily open. But as we know, Stuart Bayley's not the best player. He's got 2 frames against us. He's played well, but equally, probably the 1 frame is because we didn't play too well. And that's probably the case in this one as well. Black ball here, of course. Oh, he's missed it. Well. And astonishingly, he's missed that and not giving us the best angle. Would you believe it? Although, the pot should be secure. Be great to win it on this visit, wouldn't it? I can imagine we won't. It's a good position on the green, but I think the blue will go.
Red from here.
Just looking at position. Another 5 points here. Tap the one jaw, but luckily we're okay. Not the best, but there definitely is a pot available here. Ooh, this is tight. Okay. Ooh. There is a chance to get within the colour, the pack of reds though here. Now, because of the pressure that's on here, we're just gonna have to take a little bit more time. It's all about margins, but that should be okay. Hence should, not must, but should be okay. We've got the pot.
Very good shot indeed.
And we've moved the reds a little bit, so we can't complain too much about that.
He played that well to get back onto the blue.
Yeah, agreed, John. Voice of wisdom, Mr. Virgo. Another 5 points here. And I don't want to say it, but the reds are nicely spread out, so this could be the frame winning visit. I don't think it will be, but you sometimes just never know. We'll miss this probably now. There we go, that's potted.
13.
Nicely back onto the blue again, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, dear. Well, honestly, what do you go for here? I think we'll just nest a little behind the black. I know there's a red there, and I acknowledge that, but he can't do much with it. Ooh. That wasn't the best. Oh, unbelievable. Well, he's missed it somehow. Pressure's getting to him, I think.
You have to go up and down the table. There's always a risk of hitting a colour.
We'll get that, though. We're just going to have to whack it here. That will do.
What a shot!
It wasn't that good of a shot, John, but nevertheless, we have got the angle on the blue this time. Up and down the table again, hopefully. It is a pretty powerful shot, so it's going to be quite... Oh, it's got to be quite exact, and it wasn't. But luckily, it wasn't the best position, although I'm sure there's a pot on one of them into the middle pocket. There is. He's got it. Well, we have to sit down for a while again. We're not playing our best snooker, but we haven't all game, really. As long as it gets us through, that's all that matters. Well, that was stupid.
Oh dear, that was an
daft.
easy shot missed there. He will be disappointed.
I mean, you could say, well, you've got to take your chances here, but ultimately the reds aren't that easy. They're all quite bunched up together. And even when you do get a pot on one of them, it is very tricky to get position on the next colour. We'll go for it, though, nevertheless. Safety shot just won't work with the amount of colours that are all around the table, but unfortunately we haven't potted it.
Here.
But that has spread out the reds a little bit more. A pink here, or a blue,
here.
shortens our lead by a lot. He's gone for the blue. That shortens our lead to 3 points. He's got the blue. It's dropped. And I think this is Bailey's frame to lose now with the position of all the reds.
We're just
going to have to sit down and wait. Can't believe we're already 9 episodes into this, though, by the way. It's crazy. We've played a lot of snooker now. But it seems you guys are enjoying, which is great. It's something I've wanted to bring to the channel for a while. This switch from Football Manager, which we will talk about in an update video at some point, that'll be addressed. 15. And it's been something I've wanted to do for a while.
The pink should go
and
back
it seems to be
onto
doing well.
after this shot.
And I think we will just play until we win a tournament. So hopefully we can win the LG Cup. And then we will move on to a later snooker game. That's my thinking at the moment. But as I say, nothing's confirmed or denied yet. But he's going to win the frame from here, I'd say. Even though these two reds are quite tricky, he should get the angle on it.
Prove useful here.
He's done it. 30. He's got the red. He'll get the pink, and if he gets position on this red, if it's frame over in my book. Yeah, frame over.
Well, a steady nerve is needed here to pop the red and take the frame.
Yeah. He's done it.
37. This should give him plenty of confidence.
The black will all but confirm it, and we are going to concede the frame. Good break from Stuart there.
34. Let's see that shot.
Well, it was 3-1 at the start of the episode, wasn't it? It's 2-1 now to Stuart Bayley. We will try and play this frame in today's episode.
Yes, he's had enough.
But we've conceded the frame. We're just going to get on with it now. And hopefully try and learn our lessons a little bit from these previous frames. But he plays a very good break off the Stuart Bayley, so we're hoping for a bit of an irregularity, and it's quite a poor one.
Now, what's the best option here?
So,
he might play a shot to nothing.
Safety play here. That looks about the best safety play to me. Let's have a look. Come on. We want him to try and make the mistake for once, not us. Yeah, it's back nicely up to the bulk area. That'll do. What's he looking at here? Well, there's a long pot. I didn't realise that we'd left that open. But there we go. He's opened up the pack of reds a little bit.
I'd say he'd get position on the black from here.
What can we pot? I don't know what we can pot from here. Never mind. Ooh. No, that doesn't go. Although there is a... I think there might be a plant available, but... I don't know how we're going to get position on the black. So I think that might be a task for someone more skillful than me. So it's just a case here of hitting this red and getting it sort of back up the table. Although, it's going to be tricky. No, we haven't really done it.
I can't see an easy.
But it's not the worst shot. We've pretty much left the cue ball where it was. It's a nice shot, though.
Well, that's
but he's snookered himself.
Yes,
well, he's made the mistake.
Won't
It's been a
be
few
happy with
shots. But he's made the mistake rather than
you'll
us
have to
this
use
time,
a
so that's
cushion to get out
refreshing.
of this.
And there's a bit more pressure on him all of a sudden because he needs to win this frame or else he's out of the LG Cup. But he's got out the snooker quite well.
Oh
Oh!
my word, look at that.
He got out the snooker, but he potted
He
it.
not only managed to get out the snooker, but he managed
No!
to pot a
He
ball
potted
as
the
well.
pink! Stop. Well, they're going to replay that, aren't they? Surely. That is unbelievable.
Let's have a
I
look.
thought, well, he's potted it. I thought he's going to get the foul. But of course, that nudge on the green, that's unbelievable. That
He
is
should be able to play
unbelievable.
a good safety shot
That is just
here.
your luck sometimes. But, unfortunately, all that's left is a safety shot here. That's not very safe. But, we need a lot of power on this one. Maybe a little bit less top. We don't want to fling it off the table, for Christ's sake. But, this red, the first points of our frame. And luckily, quite unbelievably, we've got great position on the black. It's quite a turn up for the books, isn't it? This will put us ahead. Hopefully this nudges some of the reds as well. It doesn't. It misses all of them, of course. But, what's the position looking like? Actually, we got that red. That's nice. Okay. We don't need to whack this one so much this time. Just got to be careful. Again, it's all margins. It really is. That's another pot. We're doing well here. Blue down into the corner should go.
There's a good shot on the blue here.
But it's tight. It's not the best. It's not a shot I'm particularly comfortable with. Saying that played well, and we hit some of the reds. I don't think he's going to go, though. No, it hasn't. Well, would you Adam and Eve that? Unbelievable. This is quite uncomfortable now. Stuart could reduce the deficit, and it will go to a showdown, a shoot-off. What am I on about? Shootout. Which I said earlier, I think. I said I shot out earlier. I don't know. It'll go to a shootout anyway, a one-frame shootout. But can we win the frame?
If he keeps potting confidently, he should.
He is
do
potting well. Dennis is right. We are going to skip his shots, though, just to move this thing forward a little bit. We don't want to really watch him particularly, but luckily he's missed that one. And we're back on the table. This will be 1 point at least.
One.
Right on the jaws, though, there. Pink will go in the middle. That's nice. That'll do. Come on. We reduced the deficit to 1, which we have. Just going to take the skip off Bailey's shots now.
That is
It's a good shot, but positionally it's not great. Although, this red goes. Does it? Oh, that's tight. This red will definitely go, but it's a much harder angle. The overhead view is something we'd love, but to make this more realistic, I did turn that off when we started the game. We're just going to have to gamble on that. This will bring us level. No, it hasn't dropped. It's a bit unfortunate there. Maybe a little bit too hard, but it hasn't dropped. We can't do anything about that. We just got to get on with it. He's going to try and play that one in, I'd guess. Well, he's missed all of them. I don't know how he's done that.
He's likely to go for the red near the yellow.
We could go for the red into the middle, I suppose, but I don't really fancy that. Well, this red must go. Will actually bring us level again if we can get this. And hopefully, if we can get it, it's good position on the black. It's gone.
One.
It's decent position on the black. We'll type that.
There should be no problems for the next red.
Now we just want to get good position on one of these reds here, really. But the black's the most important priority. Position can just come naturally sometimes. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh dear, that was an easy shot missed there. He will be disappointed.
Well, that's what we deserve the way we've played today. Well, I think we were gifted that one frame. And we have been shocking. But as it's just shown there, Bayley hasn't been much better. We can get ahead amazingly for the first time in this frame.
One.
Is there a cut through to the black? I think there is.
Sounds like somebody in the crowd has forgot to turn that mobile phone up.
7 ahead.
8.
Again, not the best position. I wonder if we can just nip that one in. Oh, it's tight, isn't it? It really is. It's gone. It's potted.
9.
We've moved the black out of the way in the process, which is unfortunate. But luckily, there's a decent pot on this blue here. If we can get it, of course, that is. Nothing too hard. Not as hard as that, anyway. I think we get the blue, and that's the key to winning the frame here. Just gives us a little bit of momentum. Ugh. Unbelievable. It hasn't dropped.
Here.
Would have given us a 14-point lead. Bayley could have got within 8 there, but I don't know what he's played with that, honestly. It's a tight angle into the middle pocket, which we can get possibly.
And the red by the pink spot
no, I don't fancy that. That one should go, will it? Yeah, it will. Okay, good stuff. Red's decently spread out though now. That's a pot, that'll do.
1.
Now, is there a way through to the blue here? If so, we'll just pinch that in. We'll reward ourselves for the hard work we did earlier. Be gutted if this isn't dropped now. And it hasn't, unbelievable. And we got good position for the first time. We should have really evaluated that more. But sometimes you get so confident you think, yeah, it's going to drop, so not good enough.
This colour will go back to its spot after the pot. That'll make it easier.
Black will go back to its spot, it will. Reds are nicely split now. We will just start skipping his shots now. Because I think all of a sudden it is Bayley's frame to lose. Yeah. And he's done it, I think. Yeah, he has. Well, we might as well just play these for the crack, but I don't know what we've done there. We've moved the camera down by quite a bit. I'm not very good at these snookers, but what I will say is that we're quite close to his total, so we might as well just humour him. Try and get something. A snooker would be enough here, but I can't see where we're going to get one at this moment in time.
That's a terrific shot. Brilliant.
Well, we can go for a safety shot, in brackets. Just play it down the table. Although whether it'll be any good or not is the question. Sometimes the snookers just fall naturally. But he's missed that. So he will go for that there. Good shot.
He's put the brown away.
Now can we tap the blue and get it down the table? We're going to try everything in our power here. No, we haven't done well there at all. We've just given him the blue, which is potted. He'll pop the pink. No, he won't. We're going to concede from there. It's no point playing on. And now we will stay. It's going to be an extra long episode today, so apologies for that, folks. But he's pulled it back from 3-1 to 4-4, and now it is time for a one-frame shootout in which we're breaking off. So no pressure to us. It's a big frame. This is the first time in this championship that it's gone to the final frame, and that is a good break. And we've got I think we've got his shots on skip, haven't we? We will actually for a while because it's just he's bloody snookered us, the git. That should hit. I'm starting to fear it won't. Go on, go on, go on. Bloody hit the black, hasn't it? Typical.
Foul.
Typical.
7.
Typical. Well, this could be the beginning of the end for us here in the LG Cup.
1.
I don't want to jinx it, but it might well be. All our good work we've done. Ooh, he's played a poor shot there. And look at the angle on this red. Let's get it into the reds. Let's get them split up. Well, they haven't split up much, but that'll do. The black doesn't go. The blue does. Ho ho ho. Ooh, it's going to be close to the pink though, isn't it? Do we take the risks? We certainly don't take the risk we would have done before, but well, I think we'll take that risk regardless. It will bypass the pink, and as confirmed by the camera angle, it's gone into the pocket. Well, would you believe it?
Fully committed.
We've potted that, and now we're stuck.
It looks like he's going to play a shot to nothing.
Although, can we get the red? It's like the black ball final between Davis and Taylor. 17 frames each, even though I don't quite think it's that bad. That's a good position on the black. But it got to 17 each, I might have just cried. Might have gone, no, don't bother. Will this black drop? It will. I thought the cue ball had gone in there. I just heard a noise and I thought, oh god, surely it's not going to go from there.
Big break here.
Well, we've got one chance. We've got to make it count. What can we play here? So tricky, because if he gets one chance, which he might well get now, because I can't see a better shot to play, if he gets one chance, he can get automatically back into this frame. Oh, unbelievable! The one place you don't want it to hit. Off that knuckle. Oh, that is so unfortunate, and now, yeah, I think it's his to lose.
I think he has a red after this shot.
Ah, come on. It's just so frustrating, really it is. I'm just going to have to sit down and watch now. Back away. There's nothing we can do. Oh, this is horrible. He's missed it though somehow. He's missed it. Right, come on. Every shot is crucial now. It really is. Now we get this. We get a good angle on the black. Although we might have needed a little bit more screw there. Yeah, we did. It's not... it's not impossible though. Although the power required might just mess us up here. Oh! Damn it! Oh, we've left a pot on as well. Oh, my God. Is this the beginning of the end? Luckily, it's not there. Oh, this is heartbreaking. This really will be. Whichever result it is for either player. Oh, this is horrible. Right. Will this drop? Will it drop? Come on. It's not about big breaks. It's about getting pots and getting points. Come on, please. I don't believe it. I really don't. It's just not going for us. We sit back down. That will be our last shot of the game, I think. Honestly, I do. Well, he's potted it. He's potted the cue ball. So we'll take that. Now, we can get a pot there. That's nice. That's a definite pot. That's a point. And we're back to within 11 points of Stuart Bayley. We've potted that. That's good. Right.
You've got good confidence, this lad.
Yeah, alright, John. Shut up.
Nice that he's brought it to this
Really
match.
don't need your commentary at this point. We really don't. Now, the black's a potential, but I think that the blue just goes here. A little bit of screw. Just to see where we can analyse the table afterwards. But this will bring the lead back down to 6 points, which is a little bit more comfortable for us. Now, I think myself crazy. Oh, is that a pot? Is that a pot? Oh, it's close. It really is. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, at least if we don't pot it, we don't hit any more reds. It's all about whether it gets up behind the bulk cushion, though. No, we haven't. Oh, dear. Because it hit the black. Oh, he's missed it. Because it hit the black, it meant that it slowed down tremendously. But, okay. What are we playing with here? Let's really focus now. We've been given a chance by Stuart Bayley. And none of these shots are of any ease, to be honest. I mean, what do we play here? We can't really play a safety. Because typically there's going to be one ball that's not going to be covered. I think we just go all out here. Try and hit this one into the top pocket. These shots rarely go. I don't think this one will either. It hasn't. But luckily... Oh, there's a bloody angle into the middle pocket, isn't there? There is. He's missed it, though, amazingly. I don't know how. Right, okay. Let's hit this and get it back up the table. Genuinely, this is horrible. This is really pressure. The pressure's on massively here. Right, leads back down to 5. Green's there. Brown could be a pot, but I just want to make sure we do get the green. Leads down to 2 now.
Forced that one in. That was a powerful shot.
It's going to be a long pot, but can we get the red that's down the table? That green might have something to do with it, though. No, it's not going to go. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I mean, if we leave it, the problem is we need to get back where we are now. I would say... Well, this could go disastrously. It could go well. It's all in the luck of the gods now. We'll take that, though. Just make sure we don't skip any more of his shots now. No, we skipped that one, but wow, what an angle that gives us. On either red. What do you mean, question mark? Why can't we play there? Is it because it hits one of the... It's because... Oh, that's unbelievable. So I think the rest hits one of the colours there. It must do. But it was such an easy angle. This one's not so easy. We should have probably tapped it a little bit less. Well... Unbelievable. We've made plenty of mistakes this frame. It's whether he can now get the position that he requires. I think he will.
1.
It's going to be close. He's missed the green. What has he done there?
He's missed the green. This could make things interesting.
The only thing I will say, I think he's blocked off this pot here, which is equally frustrating. Oh, well. We're going to do something that's really stupid here. No, we're not. Honestly, this is possibly the worst shot. We tried it before. Can we get it this time? It's dropped. Well.
1.
And the green's there.
It's not about big breaks, it's about winning frames.
Well, the green is basically where we want the cue ball to be. So how do we play that? I mean, that will do there, so that's perfect. This will put us ahead, I think, for the first time in the frame. Not really ideal there, to be honest.
And then it's on to the colours.
Right, one more red. I think I'm having palpitations here. We're in the bloody third round, but every shot counts. Does it go? Does it not? It's all about margins. I think that should be safe. That should be okay. We're just going to have to go for it. It's dropped.
A nice clean pot.
Well, this yellow's going to be particularly nasty, isn't it?
Well, taking the brown for position here would make sense.
No, I'm not going to take the brown. I'm going to take the green. Another 3 points.
He's pot. 8.
Now, what we are going to do here is just nestle it up behind the yellow. This could be our last shot of the championship, but I doubt it. A little bit too hard there, possibly. But it won't hurt. Is there a way through? There is. Is there a pot? Possibly. We're just going to go with our gut here. We've missed it, haven't we? We have as well. Luckily, that's pretty safe.
To play a good safety shot
but
here.
We should have taken that. What's he playing here?
No choice there but to use the rest.
Does this go into the middle pocket, or is the pink going to have something to say about that? Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's so close. I don't think we can risk it. Down the table it is then. Again, it's safe.
You can make the cue ball safe on the bottom cushion.
This is crazy, by the way.
Cueing will be very difficult with the cue ball being
How much
so
safer
close
do you
to
want to
the cushion.
be? Oh, well.
That's a superb safety shot he's played there. I'm sure he'll be back.
How do we get out of this?
Next shot.
We're just going to have to go for it. I'm dreadful at these. We've missed it by an absolute mile.
Oh no, he'd be very disappointed with himself. Giving points
Free ball.
this critical
Great.
stage of the frame.
Although luckily it's only worth 2. Is he going for the yellow again? About to say, I thought that was very bizarre, but now he's going for the pink.
2.
That's put him back in the lead
Now does the
again.
pink act as a... I don't know, does the
be a
pink
bit
act
careful
as the
here.
yellow? I'm not particularly sure. He's going for the yellow though now. He's back ahead, of course. Don't need to remind you of that. You
Do well to get
swine.
out of this. You need to use the cushion here to get out of trouble.
Yes, he will need the cushion. Can we, how do we move around the table here? I forgot. Right, so what sort of angle do we need? That should be about okay. Alright, okay. Probably missed it again. Oh, how much closer do you want to get?
Well, snooker is what this game is all about, and that was a particularly
This is
nasty
horrible.
snooker he was in there.
If you're still watching to this point, fair play. But I think he can pot this. Is he going to go for the pot? I don't know what he's gone for there.
I
Another
don't think he
snooker,
should be
hasn't he?
taking
He's
on
tried
more
another
difficult
snooker on.
shots. He's having no luck with them at all.
5 points is the go. Oh, no way. Really? Oh, what's going on here? For some reason the controller's going ballistic. That's all we need, don't we, at this point? Now, he's snookered us again, has he? It's going to have to be the top cushion for us to escape here. Want to get it quite close to the black, but not hitting. This might be it for us. It might be curtains. Oh!
Behind.
Bloody hell.
Foul. 7.
That's 7 points. Foul and a miss. This is crazy. Alright. Get off, for goodness sake. I'm just going to plug the controller out. This is all live. This is a situation which you have to watch live or else, you know, it's not real. I don't believe this is happening. Oh, what? That bloody pink. I mean, what do we play then? What can we play? What can we actually play? A shot back onto the yellow? Supposedly. This is ridiculous. Oh, well.
Really not helping him.
Well. I think that's the end of our LG Cup, definitely now. I mean, how easy do you want to get?
2 points, but
Green will go as well. Brown will go. And that'll be it. This will be heartbreaking.
Nice shot on the green. He's got the frame all wrapped up if he gets the brown.
He's missed the brown. Just as you thought this was over.
The best way of getting position here.
We've got to play the best shot we've ever played. And somehow I think that's okay. Just give us a bit of luck, God. Okay, that's dropped. Now it's the new challenge, the blue. Let's nestle it behind it. We've got to get all the balls now. Somehow he missed the brown. I am not sure how he did, but he did.
Well, if he gets the blue ball, the frame is his.
Now surely he can't get the pot on that. Ooh. Stay. That's a... Ooh, is that a good angle? I'm not sure. Right, I think we've got a chance now. Just a bit of screw. That's all we need. Just a bit. We want to make sure it actually gets to the pocket, mind. No silly mistakes now. 8's the deficit. Brilliant position. I was right, you know, about this, the black ball final. If we pot this, it comes down to the black. It does, it comes down to the black. I feel sick. Oh my God. And we couldn't be in a worse position.
The final frame.
Oh, I want to cry. Okay, let's play the Jones. I knew it was going to work. Because there is no way in hell that he's going to pot that. He might play a safety. But let's just watch it all unfold now. Generally, I think I'm having heart palpitations here. Don't just hit it. Thank God for that. It's hit it. The final frame, the final black. As John said. No. No. No way. He's missed it. Where's it going to be? Oh, he's left it safe as well, hasn't he? Honestly, there's no point going for silly shots. I mean, on a normal game, I'd be putting that black into the pocket. We're relying on Stuart Bayley making a mistake here. I almost can't watch. It's not even the final. It's the third round. It's the round of 16. Oh, this penalty shootout has been going on too long. What's he played there? You know what the worst thing is now? I'll sniff a pot.
He'll go for a safety shot.
Oh, here. God. Right, let's just nestle it up behind it again. Oh, this could go on for days. Just don't give a foul away.
Well, you could see the butt of the cue raised for that shot.
What have we done there? Have we given him an angle? Have we?
Well,
ooh, how has he not potted the whites? Oh my God. Hey up. Hey up. Hey up. Right, I'm going to shut up. Yes! We've done it! We've done it! Oh... Oh my goodness me. Oh my lord. I think that was worth watching till the end. I don't know how we've done it. But I just looked, I thought there's an angle here, but I wanted to shut up because I think we've hit it too hard. We'll hit it on the knuckle. It won't happen. But we've used the rest. We couldn't have played that one more perfectly. It was nowhere near the corner pocket. And we have won the third round 5-4. We didn't need that pressure. We really didn't. We conceded too many fouls. But wow, that was bonkers. Let's have a look. We're at the table for over an hour. Average break 8, fouls 14. I mean, we can laugh now because we are through to the quarterfinals of the LG Cup. But that was a video for the ages. Really was. That is going to be a painful one to upload. It's going to take a while. But if you've got to this point and you enjoyed that, I think that one's worth a like, don't you? Well, what a way to get into the quarterfinal. I do feel sick now, that was vile. But it's an 11 frame match next up. It's the quarterfinals. Mike Dean will play whoever wins our quarterfinal against Darren Morgan, Jack Lentle and Bob Robinson. And Dave Cooper and George Sinclair also remain. Darren Goodman, whatever his name is, he beat Wolfgang Schneider 5 frames to 0 in the last match. But it's 11 frames now in this LG Cup. And we do it all again when we come back on... When's the next episode? I think it's Saturday. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I have been TIJ Gaming. I need a drink now, desperately. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.